Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about my project pan and what I'm going to be doing for my eyeshadows. So I went through my eyeshadow collection and I have 52 palettes. And I missed an opportunity there. Like, I completely missed an opportunity there because if I would have counted them before the year started, I literally could have done one palette a week all year of the palettes that I have. I missed an opportunity there. But that's okay. That's okay. So what I am going to kind of do something similar though. What I'm going to do is I've taken all of my eyeshadows and I've put them in an Excel sheet. I'm looking at. Sorry. So I put them in an Excel sheet and I numbered them. I didn't really put them in alphabetical order. I put them in alphabetical order of, you know, brands. So I put my Anastasia palettes and then I put my BH Cosmetic in and then I put my ColourPop and, you know, all the way down to my Zoeva. So you get the gist. And then they all have a number on my spreadsheet. So it's 52 eyeshadow palettes. Now, technically, it's not completely eyeshadow palettes. Like, it's not just eyeshadow palettes. There's 50 eyeshadow palettes, which is a lot, let me tell you. But then I also have included this palette from Charlotte Tilbury because these are all eye products, and then I use some of these for eye products as well. And then I also have this NARS Hot Nights palette, which I actually love and I keep forgetting about. And again, so try not to blind you. There are four eyeshadows up on the top here, and then this is bronzer and a highlighter, but I use those as eyeshadows as well because the highlighter is way too dark for me, and the bronzer is a good like transition crease color. So technically these are face and eye products, but I put them in my eyeshadow palette inventory because otherwise I'm never going to use them. So that's what I did there. So that's why I have 52 instead of just 50 straight up. I have 50 straight up eyeshadow palettes. Too much. It's too much. So what I'm going to do is, for the last few days, what I've been doing is I've been using a random number generator. Just one I use on Google on my phone. Hold on. I've been using a random number generator. Like today, I filmed a look with my full project pan products, as well as I did a number generator for my eyes, and it shows number 9, which was my BH Cosmetics Love in London palette. So I pulled out my Love in London palette and did a look with it. And that's pretty much how I'm going to do things from now on. Unless I have a specific look in mind, or I'm specifically craving a palette, or if I saw something and I want to recreate it, I'm gonna let my random number generator pick my palettes so that I can get use out of them. And what I'm gonna do is on every Sunday I'm going to pick one palette. I've been doing it every day right now, but starting this Sunday, which is where I again missed my opportunity. We're 2 weeks into January, so I missed the opportunity to do one palette a year, or one palette a week for a year, but whatever. So close. Who am I kidding though? If I really think that I'm not going to bring any more eyeshadow palettes in, or like get rid of eyeshadow palettes between now and the end of the year, then I'm just lying to myself and to you. So I guess it's okay. I keep being paranoid that I have lipstick on my teeth. But it's okay. So what I'm going to do is every Sunday I'm going to generate an eyeshadow palette. And my rules are going to be as follows. I need to use that palette at least 4 times. And when I say use, I mean either do a full look on it, or, you know what? I'm going to say I'm going to have to do a full look with it at least 3 times a week. Like full on, just use that palette. Unless I have to pull in a, like a inner corner highlighter or like a brow bone color or like a setting, which usually I've been using one of my Project Pan items, my Charlotte Tilbury powder to like set my eyelids. So, but unless I need to do that, which a lot of these palettes I find don't have like a matte bronze or a matte bronzer. Wow, a matte like eyebrow setter or anything like that, or like setting the eyeshadow palette eyeshadow primer. I can talk today, I swear. So unless I have to pull in from there, or you know, if I have a lot of single eyeshadow, well, not a lot. Let me restate that. I also have some single eyeshadows and some like pigments, as well as liquid eyeshadows that I need to use. So I give myself permission to also use toppers. So like if I want to pull in a pigment, or if I want to pull in one of my shimmering glows or one of my glittering glows, or you know, something like that, I give myself permission to pull those in, as long as the majority of my look is from that eyeshadow palette that was randomly generated. So 3 days. And then the rest of the time that I wear makeup, so the rest of the days that I wear makeup, I have to use at least one color from that palette, if not do full looks. And what I want to get out of this is, do I like the palette? Am I gonna be creative with the palette? Do I want to keep the palette? At the end of the week, I'll decide. So I'll be like, okay, I'll either declutter it, or I will put it back in my stash and say, okay, I like this palette. I know I like this palette. I know I'm gonna get use out of this palette. Now, so it's not like, again, you know, just focusing on one palette and then the rest of them are being neglected. Again, I can pull from other palettes. I'm only going to give myself 3 days a week to make full looks with the palettes. Otherwise, I can use different palettes. I could pull in other palettes to, you know, help with the looks. Also, with just 3 days a week, forcing myself, that's not good. Challenging myself to use it at least 3 days a week for the full look. Then I have, you know, 4 days a week where I can, if I'm sick of that palette, I can use a different palette one day. But I want to use at least one color from that palette, you know, every day. Yeah, I reserve the right to change these rules at any time. I do. I reserve the right to change the rules at any time. But that's what I plan on doing right now with that. Right now I'm having fun with the number generator. Like yesterday, I think the last 3 days. So they pulled the Love in London palette. The number generator pulled Love in London today. I love that palette. I love that palette. So I was able to easily like, yeah. So you'll see that in a look coming up, if it's not already up. The day before that, what did it choose? I know at one point it chose like the Sunsets palette from CoverGirl. And then it pulled something yesterday and I don't remember what it was. Apparently it was not that memorable. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm having fun with the random generator. And like I said, I'm going to do, on Sundays, I'm going to pull a palette with my random generator. And I'm going to post like my pictures on Instagram. You know, this is the palette that I chose. These are the looks I did. And then I'll probably do a video on Saturday. And then, yeah, I'll probably do a video on Saturday. Just like going over what palette I chose out of my collection and what I thought of it, and whether or not I'm going to keep it, and whether or not I'm going to, or whether or not I'm going to declutter it and show you the looks I did with it. Because this year is all about using what I have. I have 52 eyeshadow palettes. Technically 50 eyeshadow palettes and 2 base palettes with eyeshadows in it, plus singles. I could use one eyeshadow palette for the whole year, you know, one a week for the whole year. It's ridiculous how much makeup I have. I need to get down and dirty. Do I like it? If not, I need to pass it on. If I love it, then great, you know. So on top of my project pan that I'm doing, I'm also going to do this so I can really get a collection that I love. I can really have eyeshadows that I'm excited to use. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with my eyeshadows this year. So let me know if you like this idea. Let me know if you're interested in seeing the videos or if I should just do it on Instagram. I'm not sure. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I will link my team project pan that I'm doing for 2020 below. If the look that I did today is up, I will link that. Otherwise, keep an eye out for it. But yeah, so that's my goal for 2020 again, is just to use my makeup. I'm not going on a no buy. I'm gonna try to be on a low buy, but I'm not gonna commit to a no buy. A no buy is not something that I'm gonna stick to. I know myself. I know myself well, and I know that I'm not gonna stick to a no buy. A low buy, I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try really, really hard to enjoy my makeup and not just bring things in to bring things in. I do like doing reviews on my channel. In fact, I have two of my newest eyeshadow palettes that I have are the Fenty Beauty ones, and I kind of want to do a review on those as well. But we'll see. Yeah, so again, let me know. Do you want to see a review of the palettes that I use each week that are new, that are existing palettes on the market that hopefully you can get? If it's a limited edition palette, I don't know, but if it's a palette that's on the market right now, which honestly, I don't know that I have a lot of limited edition. I have a couple, but you know, for the majority, for the most part, these are palettes that you can still buy. And if not, they're probably palettes that some of you already have in your collection, and maybe you want to see a review, maybe you want to see some looks with it, maybe you want to get some ideas from it. So let me know. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to follow along with my project pan this year and my eyeshadow experiment this year, and see how long I actually, you know, last. Hoping it lasts all year. Yeah, thank you as always for watching, and you have a great day. Bye.